This cupboard a little while ago. This is oil paints, and I've actually etched onto the top of it the mixture of paint on there as well. But it got me thinking the other day, because I've been collecting all the paint for a reason, and it turns out I'm going to turn this into something, or I'm going to at least try to. So let's try and find you somewhere to get propped up whilst you watch me create it, I guess, is probably the best way of me explaining it. I can't really tell you what I'm doing till I do it. So, I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about the jump cuts, guys. It's unfortunately going to be the nature of this project. So as you can see, I've just lined it. I've used staples just to hold it in place. I need to add some more in a little bit, but got to start the next stage of it. I'm going to have to do, like I say, I'm going to have to do some bits. I don't have a tripod, and I can't really think of an easy way of setting it up so that you can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to have to keep updating you as we go. But I just thought I'd show you the how far I've got so far before I start the final stage of it, which may or may not take a few hours. We'll see. Like I say, I'll try and update you as soon as possible. We'll keep working with it, keep plugging away. Anyway, I'll be right back. Hello, me again. I'm back. So, a few hours later, I've finished. I've still got to add the residual paint from the palette, but I will. I thought I might do a time lapse or so another video on that one. Not for YouTube, for Instagram, but we'll see. So I thought I'd just show you a bit more of the outside of the box before I reveal what I did inside it. So you've got the tree with some oil, and I think it's just oil on that side, to be fair. I think there's a wash on that one with paint over the top, and then pink obviously on the door. I moved the light into a silly position so I could show you the top of it. So this is one of the first things I did when I first got my Dremel, just to see what was what I could come up with. As you can see, I've rubbed a bit of paint into some of it just to highlight it. See if I can get a better view. So you can see here, wait, there you go. You can see how I've tried to follow the lines, come around to the other side, because I haven't actually added anything onto this side. Don't plan to either. Irony for irony's sake. Some music across. Random bits of bobs. You can see it's well worn as well, or well used. And no idea where the handle is. That was lost a few years ago. So anyway, enough of me babbling on about what I've done to the box. You want to see what I've actually done, spent all that time on. So, da 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 da. And focus, or not. So as you can see, I've lined the inside of it, which is pretty secured in. Hung all of the empty paint that I had, well, not all of it, there's a few tubes I've left out, but And then all I've done is add the lids and some old paint into the bottom, which is still drying, as you can probably see by the shininess. Oh, and a paintbrush. Came to me the other night. I'd collected all the old paint for some unknown reason because I figured I was going to do something with it. Turns out I decided to create this. I'm calling it the Cupboard of Broken Dreams. Can you see why? You can probably understand the reason behind it as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd fancy doing something. I've got to wait for the paint to dry, and then this is going to have to be hidden back out in the shed because it's a bit in the way if I want to continue doing any drawing or pretty much anything. Jerry rig. I'll show you the I thought I'd leave the inside as it was. There was a couple of tubes with a little bit of paint left in them, which is why you can see there's a few splodges here and there. But yeah, I'll upload another little video onto Instagram just showing it off, or at least trying to. But that for today is it.